Hey guys, Thrasher here. Dragon Ball Legends has a whole bunch of new content, new characters, a new banner, new events, new missions. Let's cover it all right now. First thing I want to cover, and probably the thing that most people have been waiting for, there are two new characters in the Sparking class. There is Super Saiyan Future Trunks and there's Super Saiyan Vegeta. Let's go look at the two characters real quick. And then right here is Super Saiyan Trunks, and we're going to go look at their banner in just a second. But this is Super Saiyan Trunks. They're both red units, and they're both defensive units. So those are the two characters. Let's go over to the banner itself and check that out real fast. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my daily discount of 20 crystals that I haven't done yet. I highly recommend you do that every single day. And I will have a recommendation for how you should pull on this in a minute once I show you how the missions work and the rewards we're going to get. But let's go look at the featured characters real quick. Vegeta's special move isn't that great. He's just going to do a Ki Blast pretty much. Yeah, nothing crazy there. But if we go to Trunks, he actually has both of the moves that I was hoping he was going to have. So he's got his Sword Slash, which I think looks amazing. Let's take a look at it here real quick as soon as it loads up. That's awesome. And then the other move that a lot of people were hoping for is on this character. Just try not to talk while the animations go off because I don't want to draw attention away from them because they are amazing. So, in my opinion, I'm going to have full reviews on both of these characters, but in my opinion, neither of these characters are game-breaking. I wouldn't even say either one is necessarily even in the top 3 characters in the game right now. They are good units. They do have uses. There are teams that they fit onto. Like I said, I will have full reviews of the characters and how to use them, the teams to put them on in the near future. So, back to the summon itself. I'm going to do my daily discount real quick, and let's see if I get either one of them. One pod is not looking good. And survey says come on, Super Saiyan Vegeta, show up. No. Alright, Jocko, but that is a new Jocko. So there's lots of new hero units and extreme units that have been added as well. I'm not going to go through all of those because the Sparking units are really the only ones that are going to have extreme impact right now. But let's go over to the news. And let's talk about this daily mission upgrade campaign. So I know a lot of people are wanting to spend all their crystals to try and get Super Saiyan Trunks and Super Saiyan Vegeta right now. I highly recommend you do not do that. This right here is saying that if you do your daily missions, the normal daily missions that you do every day, you're going to get bonuses on top of what you would normally get for completing all of them. So what you're going to get is an Ultra Summon Assist Ticket number 2. You're going to get one of those. Every time you complete all of your daily missions, you're going to get that. You're also going to get all these other bonuses. So if you complete 7 sets of daily missions. So if you do all your daily missions for the day, you'll get one of these tickets. When you get 7 tickets, you get a free guaranteed Sparking unit from the new banner. So what I highly recommend is you get all 7 of those tickets, you pull to see what your Sparking unit is. You can then do it again for 7 more days and get another ticket. So you get to pull for 2 Sparking units. After you pull for those and you've been doing your 20 crystal discount every single day, if you still don't have the unit you want, then you can start doing full price summons. But there's a good chance, with there only being 5 Sparking units on the banner and you getting 2 tickets, there's a good chance you're going to get either one of the 2 units or possibly even both. So if you don't care about crystals and you want to just blow them, go blow them. But if you want to be efficient, you have an extremely good chance of getting one of those 2 units without spending a lot of crystals. And these are all the rewards, like I said. You can go down the list and look at all of them. I'm not going to do that. You can check them out yourself. They're in the news tab. What I am going to do is go back to the missions, and I'm going to complete my last mission so we can kind of see what that's going to look like. So if I go to my daily missions here, you can see I've completed everything except for I haven't grabbed my Land the Rising Rush and the actual complete. So if you see this guy right here, that's actually our first of our 7 Sparking tickets that we need. So let's go ahead and grab the Land the Rising Rush. we get our skip tickets. And then we complete our 6, we get our skip tickets, our 1/7 of a guaranteed sparking unit pull. And that's it. That's all you need to do there. Complete your daily missions, you're good to go. The event side, we'll go look at the Frieza event in just a second. There's nothing crazy on the mission side here. These are all really standard. Clear story, I believe it's 100 times. Yeah, clear story 100 times in the Frieza event. I think it's battle 30 times with each color. The only one that's a little bit challenging is inflicting damage with Rising Rush. So I believe it goes up to 1.5 million. Let me go down this list here and take a peek. Yeah, so inflict over 1.5 million damage with Rising Rush. I get a lot of questions about how to do enough damage with Rising Rush. It's really simple. All you have to do is bring 3 level 1000 units. I recommend you bring your strongest, hardest hitting unit. For me, that's Vegeta. But what you want to do is bring 3 level 1000 units who should be all of the same color. And then what you want to do is pick your mission where there's a unit of the opposite color, where you have type advantage. So for purple, I want to go after a green unit. So I'm going to bring 3 purple units. I'm going to find a mission that has a green unit that I can Rising Rush in. So if they're level 100 units, I can't, because I would kill them too fast. But then what you want to do is you want to Rising Rush the green unit. Your 3 purple units will already do probably enough damage to finish it. One other tip is whatever cards are at the bottom of your screen when you Rising Rush are factored into the damage you do. So you probably want to do it when you have a blue special move card down there. Do not pick your special move card as your Rising Rush rock, paper, scissors option. Keep it down there so that way your unit actually does their special move, and that'll add to the damage. And with those couple tips, you'll easily hit the 1.5 million, not a problem. So now the next thing we should do is go into the mission itself. I just want to talk about the actual Frieza event and some hiccups that you might run into. Oh, also there's the new PyCon Scout battle. Some hiccups that you might run into. Most of it is pretty straightforward. The only thing is it starts getting hard, I want to say around Extreme 3. That's when you start hitting the level 1000 units. All you need to do is make sure you bring 3 level 1000s, and I would bring units that are type advantaged over all 3. So you see there's a green, a yellow, and a red here. So I would bring a purple, a blue, and a purple, a red, and a blue to counter all 3 of those. And you know what, let's go through these last 3 since they're the toughest. I would bring a purple, a red, and a blue for this one, all level 1000. Whoops. And then for this one, I would bring a green, a blue, and a yellow. And then EX5, here's the thing, is EX5 is the best Zenny farming in the game now. There's new equipment, and this can actually drop 2 of these golden equipment. These 2 golden equipment sell for 30,000 Zenny a piece. I believe you can get multiples of them. I haven't run it enough times to guarantee that, but I have run it enough times to know that they can both drop at the same time, so I have had them both drop, so that's like 65,000 Zenny right there, including the actual Zenny that comes with the mission. So in order to beat this one, you're going to need a pretty strong team. As you can see, there's 2 units that are well over 1,000. We haven't increased the level 1,000 level cap yet. Even if you're a free-to-play player, you do have the units to beat this as long as they're already maxed out. So, free-to-play, you're guaranteed to get Spirit Bomb Goku and Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan Goku will take care of this Frieza right here, and Spirit Bomb Goku can take care of these 2 units. So, my recommendation is bring Spirit Bomb Goku, bring Super Saiyan Goku, bring a 3rd unit who's sort of your backup in case something happens, and then with those 2 units, they both have reasonably good blast damage. Super Saiyan Goku's blast damage is great. Spirit Bomb Goku's blast damage is good as long as no one dies. So what I would do is bring, if you have this purple Vegeta down here, I would make sure that he's on your team. You don't necessarily have to battle with him. I did bring him into battle because I have him fully maxed out. But make sure he's there because he increases your blast damage a lot. And then the other character that increases blast damage a lot is this green Vegeta right here. With those 2 units, the Spirit Bomb Goku and the Super Saiyan Goku, make sure you bring another 1,000, and then if you have at least this green Vegeta, and hopefully the sparking Vegeta on your bench at least, you should be able to blow through this no problem. The other thing that I would mention is I saved my Rising Rush for this Frieza, because he's got a ton of health, and maybe something happens to your Super Saiyan Goku where he dies, and then you have no one to directly counter him, and it's going to be really tough to beat a 1300. So that's pretty much what I would do to take care of this. As long as you're bringing those 2 units and you did the other things that I said, you should be able to beat this no problem. They're not insanely hard. You just need to pay attention to what you're doing. The next thing I want to mention before we go into the other content that's now available here and there is there's new equipment. Like I said, these 2 new golden items, this new bronze item. What we're going to do is go back to the news real quick. And just so you know, anytime a new event like this comes out with new equipment, it will show the new equipment with their full stat range in the news. So if we go down to this Frieza event and go to details, if we go all the way down, you will see that each of these items is at the bottom. So if you want to know what these items do and what their stat range is, it will show you all of these. So these are all of the new items. And I believe I've gotten all of these so far. It pretty much works the way it has been in the past, where whatever character you see on the equipment is the character that can use it. This is usable by all Gokus. This is usable by Krillin. And that's pretty much the way it works so far for every single equipment item I've seen. Like I said, the golden items sell for 30,000 a piece. So if you are farming for Zenny, do EX5 in the new Frieza mission. If you're farming for XP, what we want to do is go over to Story. Go over to Story, and then go to Select Story. And as you can see, there are new hard mode missions for Book 4. It has been data mined for all the experience, so I haven't checked it myself, but I can tell you that the last chapter of Book 4 is the best experience in the game right now. So if you need to level a new unit, the most experience that you can get is from the final chapter of Book 4. Also, one last thing to mention on the Zenny side, because of these golden equipment items that are worth 30,000 a piece now, the Cybermen Zenny missions are not worth running if you're trying to be efficient as far as energy versus Zenny. If you don't care and you're just trying to use some energy up real quick and you want to get some Zenny for it, keep doing them. But the EX5 of the Frieza event is the best way to get Zenny per energy now. And that's pretty much it for this content update. Quick recap: if you're farming Zenny, do EX5 of Frieza. There are new guaranteed sparking tickets, so don't pull full price on the new banner until you've got all 14 of your daily mission tickets and you've got your 2 guaranteed sparking units. Then you can decide how many crystals to use. The final chapter of Book 4 on hard mode is the best experience that you can get. And that's pretty much all there is to it. If you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.